Oh, I'm back. Oh, Orlando had an update. I ate some chimkin, and I tested a model real quick. Some of you probably saw in my Discord the random character I'm vaguely working on. I don't know if they're actually going to be used for anything yet. I'm still deciding. The raccoon. Mm-hmm. I'd be coming from the train. Yeah, raccoon. Aptly named, like as mandatory for any character of mine. Raccoon girl. They don't have a name. I have no name yet. They're potentially for a roleplay I'm thinking of applying to / joining. That's going to be starting in a couple months, but I'm still kind of up in the air on everything with it. So on participating and also what character I had to do if I do. So that's what that was from.
Pretty neat.
That's just my opinion, mister.
Where are my manners?
I was a professional
Flowers.
streamer.
Hawaiian
Oh,
pattern.
That's
Yeah.
very
So-
pretty.
Hey.
Yeah. Thank you.
Hellboy.
Is that
Lizard
Sal?
was over there.
How you doing,
Mhm.
Sal? I don't think I can sell
I'm good.
these parts.
I'm a little sore, but I'm
That's
good.
Huh?
Mission thing.
It won't be too much longer.
Oh, more than fair. I got a new suit.
Mm-hmm.
Got company.
Oh yeah,
Hey, then.
looks good.
Thank you.
Can you help me get some?
I got also changing
Yeah.
colors.
There she is.
Careful.
You didn't really seem all that fucked up, to be honest with you, which I'm actually
Yeah.
less surprised and more just happy. I figured with what I heard, it was going to be kind of a shit show.
Yeah, it was. Well, I mean, it probably was one.
Yeah, with what we heard, yeah.
Was it that bad? What did
I
you guys go
laughed.
do? Oh, you
Yeah.
laughed.
Well, all the other people had the option to leave too. They just didn't.
Did they take it or are they dumbasses?
They wanted to
Oh, they're
fight.
dumbasses. Oh, they're,
I took a
they're-
self. Oh wait, let
they're
me
Dumb dumbasses.
let me send you a selfie that I took.
Okay.
You said,
I'm curious.
Mhm.
on my phone.
Yeah, I'll send all of you. Let me just go take a little bit to
Selfies
get.
during missions.
Alright,
I
let me
do all the time.
This one does all the time. If
let
you
me
get
see
the right fucking
exactly
outfit,
who
you
is
take a
on
selfie
this
with Elm
mission,
Street.
because I'm curious.
Oh, I didn't take a selfie with my teammate.
Spree.
I'm curious.
One second, I gotta find it on my phone real quick.
First, oh, take
You're,
your time.
you're gonna have a reaction. I'm gonna
Yeah.
warn you in advance.
Oh, I'm curious. I'm deadly curious.
Oh yeah.
Fluxing, that's what I've gotten up to. I don't want to go
My curiosity is like a cat.
my tail's moving, he might be hard.
I didn't want to make the obvious joke, but it was there. Just out there.
I know.
There you
I
go.
know. I just had to lay it down. Okay.
Out of the bag.
All right. Let me see exactly. No, the cat's not out of the bag. Oh dear
Is that
God,
a
among
Minecraft
men.
sheep?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Let me see. I need to see what.
I just sent it. I just texted you it.
Oh, did you?
Okay, alright.
Mhm.
So who's the dumbasses that were on this mission? Other than Sal, who's the smartass? No offense, Sal.
I don't.
I mean,
I'm going to not say just because I don't know if they want it known what happened. So
Fuck 'em, I'll say it. No,
please.
Let's keep him
we'll wait
anonymous.
till they.
won't,
They'll probably bring it up.
Yeah, just keep
I
anonymous when they bring it
recognize
up.
like 3 people in
Mhm.
this picture.
Yeah, it's because we didn't have a
Yeah.
picture of the one crouching down. That's one of the Daedric generals that we have vaguely known about. And then the big guy standing there smiling, at least he brushes his teeth. That's also one of the generals.
Huh.
So you mean to tell me that the other dumbasses that was with your party decided?
I also-
Oh yeah.
They decided
I
to
can
stay and
take 'em.
fight that. Yeah, we were given the
Yeah.
option to leave. They brought us to a fog wall, and
Are you
they
kidding me?
decided to
You're
stay.
The only one who took that option.
Mm-hmm.
Considering what I've heard from the
Wow,
big man
I mean,
himself,
were you that injured?
I wasn't injured at all.
I hope
No,
That was the
Golden's
plan.
Smart, mate.
The plan was to not get injured
You
severely,
mean
so I
that
just
if
left.
they live to fight another day?
Yeah.
Yes.
Or
which is something I emphasize.
another good saying: don't pick a fight for no fucking reason. Like,
Yeah.
Don't eat up more days
Yeah.
to kill.
yeah.
Listen, I can understand not liking the big guy, and especially because he's
Yeah.
Fights
kind of a
wisely.
dick. But like, at the same time, I don't think he's risked my life.
We
to
don't
die
even
over
know.
kind of dick.
We don't
You
even
what I
know
mean?
anything about the one. Like one of those people. We
Yeah.
don't know anything about.
Listen.
They're brand new.
Because, yeah, I just.
They're
Yeah.
picking a fight with a guy who looks like a fucking archangel. I don't
Okay,
want to
that-
pick.
Yeah, apparently he's
fights
a
right now with
Vaedra.
that without knowing my enemy.
hey,
He's a
Andy.
Vaedra.
Mhm.
That makes sense.
Oh yeah, the thing on his arm. We should try stealing because it's for killing Daedra.
Isn't he usually be on the right
How,
side?
Pick your words, babe.
how
Right
much do you, how,
there.
how much do you want to bet you think
I have a
one of the
card for that.
one of the people in that picture is one of the generals that he talked to us
Listen,
about?
he won't expect it. Just a
Probably.
little
Probably.
fire is jumping on his arm.
98%.
Yeah.
It's the perfect crime.
Oh.
But yeah.
Oh.
But yeah, they
Oh,
that.
oh no. Oh
That.
fuck, they might be fucked.
probably.
What?
Yeah. We got
Okay,
some
so
info from
there
the
was
big
this
man
thing-
himself, and if our hunch is
Trash,
correct,
I completely
one of
forgot
the
about this
generals
info.
has one of those abilities, and it's not good. Would you like
Would
to
it-
explain?
Do you want to
further?
say it out loud? Trash,
No,
I would
go
rather
ahead.
you do it because I forgot about this. I forgot, otherwise I would have told
I
you.
forgot about the details. I just know that it's big, and he offered me a
I
little
remember
bit
now.
of that power if I use my favor for it.
I remember it now a little bit. It was a little bit though, and this is very vague. I'm gonna be honest. A lot of things happened that day, so I probably minced this information. Because that was the day that the Metaman stuff happened.
Huh?
So what I remember now from that little conversation.
It's waving.
Um,
I didn't even see that.
you're familiar with the Tyrant? Imagine something like that can adjust its abilities to certain things.
Yeah. It almost certainly is that one. Because one of the people with us said that they knew
alright.
about one of the new generals can adapt to stuff.
Imagine being able to adapt to any form of damage on the
Mhm.
fly.
Yeah.
Imagine
Isn't
what
that
I
what-
could
You mean
do with
able
that
to
power.
like resist certain attacks, like and
I don't think the power
and
is
not
Evil
like
attacks?
open and easy as that. There's got to be something to it.
yeah.
There has to be,
Yeah.
but he hasn't
My
explained
heart
that part
dropped.
to us.
Holy shit, my heart dropped for a split second there. I looked forward and I just saw the black and gold, and my brain was like, "Is that? Did Athena just walk off the fucking train like nothing?"
I love this
If
picture.
If Athena walked off the train like that, I'd
I
have
didn't.
I'd
I
have a
didn't
heart
even
attack.
notice that Hearn was waving
Yeah,
at
action
me.
was-
Physical heart attack.
Yeah, the action was active, which is kind of weird.
The
Wait,
action was
Athena?
active?
Yeah,
Mhm.
well, it was
Huh.
during the walk down.
Yeah.
Oh,
hello there.
damn, what were they doing around?
Let's go.
Oh.
I love that Hearn was waving at my selfie.
Yeah.
I just realized that Valenero saw I was taking this selfie and waved.
Yeah, I was.
I didn't even when I took it. Oh, it's so good. It's better than I could have possibly expected.
Listen, my favorite part
You
is how
should post
Day.
that to Metagram.
I don't. I'm gonna be honest. My favorite part is how Day was just in a
Yeah.
T-pose.
Yeah.
Oh. Hey, over here.
I think
Asking
she
those people
noticed
that
as well.
copy you, right?
Yeah.
Or those copies of you, right?
They're constructs.
Those copies of you, right?
Off of memories of what you do in
nice swaps.
I may have had a picture with you in it. I took a
They're
couple.
fancy. You
Let me
get
look.
jealous? You should get one.
Right.
There's a buy one get one sale apparently.
I have
Gordon, this one.
I mean,
Well, get another one.
No, I don't have any. I don't have one with you in it.
Inspire. It might be a nice place to do business.
Get the first one and then get a better picture. There's the second one.
Why do y'all have gloves? In terms of, actually, no, I have gloves. Never mind, you're fine.
What?
I think they're doing a fancy party at Barnder's Circle.
Why do you have gloves? Why do I have gloves?
Gloves.
Well,
Oh, are we
Is
the
there
old
going
ones
there
now?
too with the dapper
Do
suit
we?
guy?
I don't even.
These
I don't think I own a pair of gloves.
since
I
1922.
mean, that's fair. You have. That's,
I'm not gonna lie to you, that's kind of shocking.
I know.
You kind of own a lot of clothes. There's just a
Yeah, I'm
whole
pretty
thing.
sure. I'm pretty sure I don't own
Outfit,
gloves.
although they're fingerless.
you don't?
But my winter ones
Do
do
you want to fix
You have
that? Is
firearms.
that just the thought you have now? You want to fix?
Not particularly. Like I don't have any reason to have gloves, but like it is honestly impressive that I don't.
I mean,
Okay.
my combat outfit has gloves.
I mean,
I
I
can
wouldn't
ask it
mind.
out of curiosity.
Yeah.
When I wield my sword, I
When you
usually
say
tighten
wearing
my grip.
gloves, I know why I wear my gloves.
Oh,
When you
the
say
one
wearing
armor
gloves,
does
When
have.
swinging it, I loosen the grip, though.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
I'm
It's
actually
going
for
good.
short swords. I'll ask in a moment.
I wield a
Yeah, I do have. I don't have any of you in the
Sal,
pictures. I
Out
think.
of curiosity, would you say that
Doesn't
not
matter.
wearing gloves is better for your connection with like, blood magic?
Cosplayers are around so
Um,
many that you can never tell who's
I mean, I have more surface area to bring blood out from, but I can adjust it around clothing.
I try to accommodate for my
Sorry,
size, so
my
I
legs
usually
are wanting to walk certain directions. I'm
I try
trying
to
stick
accommodate
them
for
So
in.
my
this
size.
one- this
And
one
my
has
short
gloves.
is
Listen, we all have
short
little issues to deal
height,
with
so I
sometimes.
usually
My
wield a
legs.
colossal
I don't know if this
leg
one
for a
does.
little
This
bit,
one.
man.
This one might have like
Yeah,
half
well,
gloves or
oh my
whatever.
I didn't even do anything. I was having issues.
I got
I don't know why.
sword, a shield.
Hey, don't worry.
and
I feel your pain, and it's a pain that I still suffer with.
Yeah.
What's the pain?
One
At
day.
least I'm not rotating anymore.
Can I abuse it with it?
My sword.
This one does have like half gloves. The
Josh, allow me to abuse you with it by looking in this
using
direction.
fucking
I still can't
magic as
believe
a
that
weapon.
he waved. That he called
It's
you
really
Dodo and he
funny.
waved with you. That's
Spells-
it's kind of.
spell slang.
I'm gonna use this picture as the one I post into our Worm's Tooth like place about them. I'll label each one of them above it and use this picture.
I'm more of an enchanter.
Though I'll need to post another picture of
Like,
the
these bracelets,
spider
for
lady
example.
because that's not very. You can't
Do a
see her
special
face
enchantment on them that makes them heavier.
unless I have another one that has.
Ah, shit, you saw Lenny. I need to.
Nah, she was
I
crouching
did some
down all there.
photography work during
I
that
just
day.
walked up,
I
so
need to actually just give him some of them.
so the one lady, she was like trying to talk to us and just walking around, not fighting for a bit. So I just like walked up and just started taking pictures of her. Since we didn't have any images of her yet, I didn't even have to like try to like do anything. I just was like,
I see.
because no one had a picture of them yet.
I mean,
Let's
fair,
see if
yeah,
maybe
we
can
had
do
names, we
it.
had descriptions, but like.
Yeah, we had a
that's-
vague
well,
description, but that's
there's
it. Now we have name and
Well,
pictures of
You know, I have
the two new ones.
So did you?
That's what I named
they
my
fight?
sword.
The spider one fought.
She gets out of
Well,
bed.
but before I was
Back to
there.
your wall.
Yeah, they use webs. Surprise.
She is ever contained to a singular change.
Oh, they also try biting you. So yeah,
That's
I got bit.
Rude.
I did pick up rumors.
They
of
tried
another
poisoning me,
nice
but that doesn't
weapon
work
in a
very well
dungeon.
on me.
Will probably take you
I've got good property claims on the
Any
area.
weird after effects? Any weird
It's not
infections or
going
anything like that?
anywhere. No.
I'm assuming no.
No
but
one's
I mean, the
No one's
mud
going
dealt with
out.
was tried to deal with it, and then I just took the
I've
blood
seen
out
a
when it
good
was
team
taking too
together
long.
And go into the place.
you're like, all right, you're not doing your job fast
Mhm.
enough. Just
Well, so that's
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
I see.
It's
Yeah,
like
I
an
just need
oil
to
change.
find some people, so I need to.
Yeah.
Look around.
who needs blood anyway?
don't refer to it like that.
You know?
It's yeah, it's an oil
funny,
change.
but-
Just
Oh my god.
yeah, just
I mean, what else is it?
They could have
Listen, just you know, once every year, you just gotta walk up to Sal, just right in the belly button, and just drain everything and put new in.
We just do a little
Well, you're
blood
saying
letting
it like
and
we
let
have
it
to,
let it
Rick. We
replenish
don't live
itself.
with her. You have to.
Okay, fair. I mean, that's fair.
Bleed.
You know what? Nah, we're gonna make Blackberry do it. It'd be funnier.
Yeah, our cat that doesn't have thumbs.
That's why it's funny.
Wait. You
They
guys
just
include
have, like-
owning a cat.
Yeah.
No, we're not doing this shit again with the spine. That's all that is. It's just the spine situation all over again.
Beautifully hilarious, and I love it.
There's a reason he trusted me. I'm an actual licensed practitioner.
They just have like big mitts.
Of
Like
what?
they're not even like. I don't think they can turn curl.
Of general medicine.
No.
I'm a surgeon too.
That you are at least not itchy.
Yeah, Sasquatch.
Everything
Medicine,
there
I
is
didn't know
all
what-
board.
Yeah, I just don't actually know. Like, I never knew like your full extent of like what you did in terms of that in that regards.
My specialty is combat medical, but I am trained in surgery along with general practitioners.
Man, I just bark at people, and sometimes they go and they just fall over.
Well, no one knows I'm a
I
medic
just-
apparently.
With a hammer.
Sometimes they hit people. Sometimes they hit
What?
people.
I
funny,
don't
and they
understand
don't-
that.
I'm
You
gonna wear
serve
So many
multiple
times.
places.
Oh, yeah?
There's so many
Well, you
times.
know what I can do? You know what I can do?
It just itches.
I mean, on the plus side,
How do you feel?
that also just, well, I was gonna say that just means that it's less work for you to worry about, because
Yeah.
no one's gonna come running up to you. Sal, you're a medic, you can
I
handle
guess
this.
like they might just avoid coming to me because I just send them to hospitals usually. I'm just like, go to a hospital. It's just-
What is your question?
I'm parrying
Be
your
smart,
attack.
please.
yeah.
And I've started adopting the mentality, so it's
Yes, I see anything.
fine. Okay.
I took your parry and I threw it.
I mean, I'm just happy I can do
Can't bear any
your
more for
little
this
stunt
entire
on the
night.
outside at least a little bit better. Again, finally.
No. My mechanics, you ruined me.
I see.
I'm curious if we'll hear anything,
Technique.
but or when we'll hear anything.
Fail.
For what?
Back from the people that went down.
Kiss technique.
Oh,
Huh.
we're down what? Where?
What?
You can't say that.
Wait, no.
I've taken the gauntlet.
No, Doc. Curse technique.
Yeah.
I win!
I think that they are a little tired.
Oh. Now I'm pulling my wall a
Get your
little
head
bit.
out of the wall, buddy.
I know.
Hi, Patty.
They're
Ah.
pretty stronger than me, I know.
Hey there.
I bet.
Howdy.
Oh,
But there are.
I said if anything else,
I'll take a donut.
I guess.
Oh, yes.
Wait, hold on. Here's a real question: is it going to be you, or is it going to be one of the chuckle
I
fox
got
that's
it.
going to write the report if they do?
No problem. We're gonna grab one.
Somebody's got to write a report.
I'll let them.
Sorry again.
You know what?
I mean, I'll write up
they're
the
the ones who
information
want-
that's relevant. The important stuff. I'm not writing a whole report.
No, you shouldn't need to. I mean, you should be.
I'll
Cinnabel's
post
doing
my
it.
selfie and
Cinnabel's the one who
stuff.
walked everyone down. But what did he run off to? Because I know he waved everyone down, but then he, walked away with everyone else, or walked away with everyone else.
It's more or less.
Oh no, I bet I know where he's fucking away. So we were doing the walk down, and while we were doing the walk down for the people,
why did no one noticed?
I'm gonna get talkers. You wanna go get talkers?
Decided to call it something.
No. And Cinnabel said, "Sure, I'll go get talkers," and he just wanders off.
Couchy trying to cover for the fact that he said Cinnabel.
I just waited.
How you doing?
Oh,
Pretty good.
where?
Roll the whole thing into the oven and just see what
Mm-hmm.
Things were-
Hell yeah. Anything crazy today, or?
Technically, I just came back from a mission not too long ago.
I'm waiting to
Um,
see if Fable reacts to me.
yeah.
I feel like
and Fable's
every time
fucking
I like try to say hey to like your guys' group or like some of the people that hang around y'all, it's always like, hey, how you doing? Oh, I just came back from a mission.
Yeah, this is my first thing I've done in so
Sitting
long.
under that tree.
I came back from a mission. I didn't almost die. I'm like perfectly fine.
even more than capable.
Do you even know where they are?
Hell yeah, that's good to hear.
Yeah,
That's what makes it more fun.
not much happened.
Awesome. Awesome.
She was scared of the cone. That's what it was.
Yeah, I don't want to have to put the cone of shame on, so
Unadulterated fear.
The cone of shame.
Oh my god.
Uncle Joe is here.
I've made
Is that
him
a-
wear
is
it.
that a thing? You guys actually? Is that?
So let me tell
I-
you a
I-
story. Let me tell you a really funny story. So
Sure.
a while back,
Sure.
I got really fucked up on a mission, like incredibly bad. And I'm laying in the hospital bed, and this one wanders over to my side, grabs me by the hand, and just smiles and looks down at me and goes, "You have to stop doing this." I'm like, "I'm trying. I just keep getting beat up. They don't like me down there, apparently." So her response is, "The next time you get fucked up really bad, I'm gonna put you in a cone."
Yeah.
And
My wife
sure
has
as shit.
picked up on this, by the way. So
The next time I
Thanks.
got knocked out, I was unconscious for like a few days at least. And when I came to, I woke up with the cone on and had to walk around with it for at least 24 hours because she wanted to make a point.
Yeah.
People signed it like a cast. Some idiot, some
Wow.
dumb son of a bitch, walked up to me and said, "Oh, can I sign it too?" I go, "Yeah, sure," and signed it straight across the face where I was looking out of. After I was like, "Don't do that! I can't see."
Yeah.
I mean, rotated, so it was fine, but still,
Wow.
what shit.
You know, actually, speaking of casts, the second time I ever went over to Dragonspire, someone like walked over to me and said, "Oh, can I sign your cast?" I'm like, what do you mean? So I was like checking myself, and then there's like, "Yeah, your cast." I'm like,
What cast?
"To my boot? Is it like a boot?" And they're like, "No." And then they point at my face, and I was like, "These are
Bandage? What?
Those are
You're
bandages.
kidding.
these are bandages."
Please tell me you're joking.
I know. First time at Dragonspire, someone came up to me and said, "Oh, hey, are you an undead?" And I was like, "Hmm." Like, yeah, like a mummy.
The sensitivity of
Yep,
people.
the endless sensitivity
So
the people in Dragons.
Yeah.
It's either a mummy or I'm wearing a face cast. Which, if I am, how is my mouth moving?
Very carefully.
Or what if you are the bandages?
You just possess somebody.
You know, this probably exists. So like, it's one of those things where I'm like, that would be stupid, and then I turn around.
Yeah, there's gonna be
walking
just
behind me.
a pile of bandages rolling along, and you're gonna feel real dumb.
What the fuck, man? Just keeps going.
Yeah.
The sucky, honestly, God, the sucky thing about this appearance isn't even that. It's the fact that when the day comes that, like, finally some hard shit comes my way, and mind you, some hard shit has been here and there, but I've tried to keep uplifting, right? The one day that I finally decide I'm not feeling it, I'm upset, I'm cooked. Shadow the Hedgehog's walking down the fucking sidewalk. I'm fucked. I have to keep up this happy demeanor all the time, and the moment I get back home, I sit back and I'm like, okay, mask off.
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
level
ask
with you.
you
I
a
think I
sensitive
saw that
question,
black
but I mean it
hedgehog
as a
use
joke.
motorcycle
I'm
right
gonna
here. You are
start the
good.
conversation off, which is a wonderful way to always start this off. So bear with me, because it's not meant to be offensive, I promise. So,
Okay.
first and foremost, I'm assuming because you're the bandages every day, there's proper medication and things like that under, or is it simply just a wrap to help, like for compress? Before we go any further.
These are compressed cooling wraps. It is meant to help deal with it's infection from scarring from like surgery, from bad surgery. Unfortunately, it's kind of left most of my body in not great condition, but my face got the worst of it. So this helps deal with the pain.
Okay.
Like, genuinely, I went to theaters and watched.
So here comes the insensitive question. So if you ever go on a stealth mission, do you just change them out for black bandages instead so you can blend in with the shadows a bit easier?
Would you believe that I actually do have a pair of black cooling compressed wraps specifically for if for some fucking reason I end up crashed one day? I literally have them already set so that I can put them on and then just with like a little bit of black finger paint just cover the rest of my fucking eye and then boom, throw myself into some bushes and stuff and keep myself covered. That's an actual thing.
Yeah. Again, so it wasn't meant to be like a joke. It was meant to be a serious question. Just I know how it might have been posed, so I wanted to like preface it so that way it didn't seem like I was doing it at all. Try to
No, hey, dude, you asked me the most unoffensive question I've ever received, dude. Because one of the ones that got me, that almost kind of got me, somebody was like, "Why don't you just go get fixed?" I'm like, "What?" He's like, "Yeah, just go like a magic dude to like cast some shit on you, or like get some like techno surgery on your face." I'm like,
well, okay, so I'm gonna point out that as a canine, we find that to be offensive. You can't just say, "Can you go get fixed?" You can't. That's just rude. You can't just.
Yeah, no. As a cat, I feel that.
That's your guys' word. You're right. I'm sorry. My bad. I can't use that. I can't just say that in public.
No.
Oh, shit. No, I got you. I'm sorry. I need to be
funny. Come on. It was a little funny.
I wonder.
Humor. I did it. I found it. I found the loop, and it jumped through it. And now we're here.
That's the weapon.
Anyways, you had the second part of that.
What was the second part?
Oh, Howard,
What if that's a weapon?
You were saying, you said first off.
Oh man.
It was important.
I stole. Usually I say this two things, and I always say the first thing, and the second thing never usually exists. But if I come up with something, I've already prefaced it, so I still have the talking stick.
Oh, fair enough.
I feel like I should go ask.
I'm sorry, I couldn't resist. There was one more dog-related pun I could make, and I was like, it's right there.
Can't believe this guy was being speciesist to me. I didn't even realize he was actually sitting there using words that specifically your guys' words. He should have said corrected. You know what I mean? Should have been like properly assisted.
You know what?
You know what I mean?
You know what? You're right.
Makes
I told me.
sense.
I apologize.
Makes sense. No. Hey, it's on him. Disgusting behavior should not be practiced.
Patty's up there though. I don't want him.
Somebody who's having fun?
Someone is taking a
Gotchas
turn
over there,
all.
Jesus.
They're getting one for every one of them.
Oh my goodness.
He's performing, not gambling.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
He's acting like
It's legally not gambling.
He's acting like the usual Genshin Impact player.
Legally not gambling. Legally, that's not gambling.
They can't get money back out of it. They're just giving away money.
That's
Yeah,
true.
essentially.
They're buying
Just
a
like
mystery box.
just like a Honkai
Yeah.
They
player.
tiny little capsule.
Go.
If Patty wasn't up there with Aura, I'd ask how things went.
But no, and she's witnessed it too. Well, actually, I think you were there for this, although I wasn't sure if you were around for it or not. We had an actual racist come by Dragonspire once.
Yeah.
Which that was a time.
I mean, they come every once in a while. We do have.
Oh,
But,
you told me
yeah.
about this. The demi-human thing?
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Demis?
Yeah.
Yeah, you told me
well,
about that. You
there's
told me about that. Yeah.
Why nobody's
Yeah.
going nowadays?
I could give a shit.
Yeah,
I haven't seen him in a while.
I hope so too. I hope that guy particularly got hit by an anvil.
You could arrange that.
Yeah,
They
yes.
were not a very nice person.
You know, actually, one of the first times that I actually tried to like get back out and socialize again, because long story short, right, was trying to get back out and actually exist in the world again. I ended up stuck in this weird conversation. I didn't mean to be, right? It was another situation of like that tree, which is cursed. If you sit there, all of a sudden, like 1,000 conversations are going to happen around you, and you suddenly are stuck in all of them. It happened to me all day today.
Yes.
I haven't moved at all. Yet I've talked to at least like 20 people. I don't even fucking know. But I was just sitting there and I ended up in the middle of this conversation between this one dude who was yelling at this human dude, right? I don't remember his fucking name. But basically, he was like,
Hi there.
humans killed, my entire species and tore me to Minecraft beat. Killed my entire species and all that kind of, killed my entire species. And the dude's like, yeah, not all humans. And I'm listening to the two of them just rattle off about like, they're not even noticing it, but they're both being incredibly speciesist to each other. And I'm just sitting there like listening to the both of it. And eventually like they both kind of like look at me. One guy wanting me to acknowledge that humans killed his people, and then the other guy to be like, not all humans are like that, to which I had to make them both angry because one of them was like, I don't even know who or what you are. And humans probably would blow up a couple of planets. We do it pretty often, actually. But I mean, so does like a lot of other races. So I think, you know, it's just bad people. I think we all hate bad people. And then, nope, they both just took whatever I said at the end and just threw it away. And were like, humans are, like, humans are. And I'm like, okay. I want to go back to being an undead. That sounds fun. I want to go back to doing that. That sounds cool. Can you guys call me a mummy again? I feel freer.
I don't like when people
Worst
check it
thing.
out.
Not many people have the cigarette one.
In terms of like, I guess it's better.
of thinking?
Do you think that's evil?
Wait a minute.
It's like got a 90% chance to be evil.
So it fits the criteria.
It's light at the
It fits
bottom,
medical-
gets progressively darker as it goes up.
Hold on.
Come here.
Just talked about we.
No, you can
Come here. Come here.
look.
Okay.
They're light at the bottom and get progressively darker as they go up. There's like a 90% chance that it's evil.
Now hold on. That could just be a skin condition, guys. All right. Look at Michael Jackson.
No. It literally ran out of the forest growling and screaming.
I was right. It's
You know,
flawless.
People have mental conditions, and sometimes they.
It's a flawless
you
check.
know,
Alright.
You know,
You're
now
making
hold
a lot
on.
of
Some people
assumptions for a
have,
thing
right?
that is
Like,
definitely
so
comprised of void.
you don't know that, right? You know, he could have just drank a lot of like the fluids and LEDs. You know what I mean? I'm thinking, right? We need to look at this correctly,
the void
right?
person is
Definitely
groaning.
an
I was
alien
right.
species, right? So it could be he had little tentacles,
void
right? So
person
it could be
is
a
groaning. I'm right.
bioluminescent
Right,
creature.
scene is running
from
towards it full force.
Well,
Yep.
you know what?
I'm
Cops
right.
nowadays still continue to base a lot of their. I'll stop. I'm just.
Everyone's just also going after it now too.
I'm
This
playing
is
the
just. It's a beautiful system.
You've
It's really
you've now
unfortunate.
witnessed you've now witnessed the system at work. That right there.
This
If you
is
see
right
someone,
after it.
who knows? If you see someone who looks like that, just keep an eye on them because they're probably gonna go behind a building and be like, "So tomorrow, we're gonna kill 13 people at the orphanage. We better not let anyone know." And then they'll like walk around the corner and be like, "Why were you listening on our conversation?" And they were like right here, but like underneath Patty's balcony or something, having their incredibly secret conversation.
Oh yeah.
It happens every time.
Better when they do it behind my house.
Yeah.
No, I was feeling that inner rage you're beginning to feel. That's us. That is
Yeah.
us so often.
The consistency
Listen, I
that's
don't-
true is ridiculous.
I don't think you understand it because I want to make sure that you understand. I want to make sure that like a lot of people understand it because a lot of people don't really know me, and that's perfectly fine, right? Recently, a event has occurred. I don't know if something was announced. It's hard to talk about. That's unleashed an inner rage in my heart that is not gonna go away. So lately, right? I have been holding back the urge to just throw myself into nearby combat for the sheer
The new
fact of
Doom
just the
game's
fun of
coming
it.
out.
Because that's not good. That's not healthy
The
for you.
Doom medieval or whatever.
Honest to God, I would be
That's what
lying
he's
to you if I
referencing.
said I've been waiting for some guy to walk up to me and be like, "You look like a mummy," just so I can be like, I could deal with like a little bit of jail time. That's fine. You know, a one assault charge. What are they gonna do, right? Yeah.
Well, in Orlandosaka, if you're really good at talking, probably nothing.
Yeah.
Just say that.
Oh, I suck at that. Me talking.
Ooh.
Not my thing.
Pull me.
Terrible. I'm
Yeah.
terrible. I'm terrible.
Ask
at
to
that.
call your lawyer.
No. Kill me, because here's the thing. They hate me more. I can distract them with my presence, and then you could just go off anywhere else. It's probably going to be fine.
You know, I hate to say it,
I'm
but
good at-
I wish that I actually sucked at talking. I really do, because I feel like life would be much easier for me, but...
It would be. Oh, trust me, I understand.
No, that's like 90%. That's how I was thinking I keep up this positive fucking demeanor. Were you flying away with just your jacket flaps?
I'm that cool.
Fuck me, dude. Alright. Hell, dude.
I was wondering, wait a minute, is he
I saw you come back down and you were just like doing this, and I'm like, there's no fucking way.
Were we correct, by the way, Brutus? I mean, we already know that we are, but just reconfirm it. Well, that's our
Yeah,
power
well,
line
they're
for our
right.
building,
That's
so
all
we
being
just lost
evil.
power again.
Dude, the pigeons have had their territory stripped from them, alright? I watched like 3 people just stand up there, and I'm like, how dare you, dude? I had a raven sitting right next to me talking about how, like, their entire community is disheveled over the fact that telephone lines have been taken from them, right? Now there's just a bunch of, like, preteens and adults that just run up there just being like, I have to save this city. Like, it's fucking crazy.
Well, birds aren't real anyway.
I
So.
mean, if it doesn't respond, then just walk away and not care.
That is a direct lie.
They're not. They're always like a person. You just said you were talking to a bird. Do you speak bird?
You don't know that.
It wasn't a bird. It wasn't a bird you were talking to. It was something that looks like a bird, but it's not a bird.
They're weird birds, okay?
Yeah, they're not birds. They're like a familiar or like a robot that looks like a bird, which I have definitely seen here multiple times. Or they're like a chicken that's made of like toxic energy. I'm not a dog anyway.
Cats aren't real.
Or Pokemon.
Pokemon. Well, Pokemon.
There are no Pokemon. They're just birds.
Well, no, Pokemon are real. They're just like bird Pokemon.
Pokemon are real, but birds aren't.
Yeah, bird Pokemon are bird Pokemon. They're not birds.
Square rectangle thing.
They're Pokemon.
What about bats?
Bats are real.
Those are mammals.
No, bats are real.
Yeah.
I mean, so we've lost. Hold on now. Bats are mammals. I haven't seen any just normal bats. The last bats.
I
that we
haven't
saw
seen
were
any
actually
normal bat.
vampires.
That is true. So maybe bats aren't real
my
also,
God.
but birds definitely are.
No, guys.
No.
This is how this descends.
Guys, birds are real. Birds are real.
They're not.
Guys.
Welcome to the past year and a half.
Our gosh
They're
darn
not
weatherman
real.
around here is fucking Batman. I'm pretty sure bats are real.
No, it's
Every
Batman.
time someone points out a bird to me, it like comes over and talk. Okay, we were up on our balcony. This fucking little bird walks up and says, I'm not a bird. I'm someone who was turned into a bird and need help. I'm not even bullshitting this. That's an actual conversation that happened like 10 feet that way.
So I don't mean to strut any kind of qualifications or anything. As a man who flies an aircraft to most of the places he goes to and has to worry about birds, you know, getting caught in an engine or hitting against my windshield, I can very much tell you there are birds. There are just dumb fucking birds. Like mindless, brainless creatures that are going in a direction and hope to God you're not in their way. There are just birds.
Hold on. And to play devil's advocate, because I'm going to be honest, I am on your side, but I do want to point out as a devil's advocate here. What if those are just really dumb people that are birds?
Yeah.
Here's what I would say to that. Do you want to know why there's no birds here?
People.
Do you want to know why there's no birds in Zafira? I'll tell you why.
not real.
Creatures
They're not
naturally evolve, right? And over time, as people have evolved and locations have evolved, birds have had to naturally avoid locations like this because, I sneezed and a laser came out of my toe. A bunch of birds just got annihilated by that. They would naturally start to avoid that location after seeing more of their kin probably blown up, dead, devoured. Because I've also seen people who have casually strutted through the streets saying, "Hi, I eat animals because I want to." And you know, a lot of evolution there, right? Zafira City, right? Literally fumes come up out of the city that would probably kill most birds upon breathing, right? They're gonna avoid these locations.
I think most of the birds in Zafira City are fucking mutated. I swear I've seen one with 3 wings of all things.
Yeah, see, exactly. It's just evolution, right? Birds just avoid these areas because it's not safe for them. Oh, it also probably doesn't help that I've also seen like people who like apparently at one point were like parking giant fucking freighters in the atmosphere, which there's a very good chance they completely forgot the fact that like reactors are kind of radioactive for the most part in those things. So there's a good chance that the atmosphere of this planet is just fucked. So, you know, once again, birds just avoiding the area. Birds are real.
Just
There's just a lot
avoiding
less of them
dangerous
now.
areas.
Don't you shake
This
your
is
hand
the
over the
most-
scientific fact. I
This
just
is
laid
the
down on the
most- this is
laid
the
down
most
on the
argument
floor.
You've gotten against
Don't
the
you
fact
dare.
that birds aren't real.
Find a bird. Easy way to disprove this thing. Find a
Oh
bird.
my! I just told you you won't find them here.
Because they're not real.
Then go to where they
You
are.
fly
Mr.
places, right?
Mr.
Go find a
Airman.
bird somewhere else.
Yeah, just go catch one.
Okay, okay, fine. Let's all go cram in my aircraft, even though it's only meant for 2 people. You can sit on his lap. I'm sure you guys are comfy, and then we'll go flying for a bit and find a bird. You want to go do that? You want to go find a bird?
Who else could ride on
They're
the top
not
of it?
real.
No,
That's not
Brutus,
happening.
that's
It's
a
gonna
bad
affect
idea.
the weight.
But
Are you calling Brutus fat?
do birds?
One day.
Yes.
No,
I
I don't
think
want you heavy.
maybe one day we'll
Brutus,
take it all
you
fair.
are the size of my cockpit.
I don't like the way you
Actually, question for you. Question.
Yes.
So you fly your crafts and such. You know, you're a pilot, whatever. In regards to how often do you venture off into space?
Actually, extremely often. There's a lot of nearby stations that are
We gotta
actually
give
really
him
good
the-
to actually work with.
We gotta
So I get
give
a lot of
him the-
aircraft parts. You're not
Ooh,
getting them on
Do
the
you go
planet.
to a
respectfully.
station
Yeah.
number 5 up there?
You're as big as Mike.
Really nice one.
Not now.
Oh yeah, you're talking about they have a giant 5 marked on it. I think they have a fancy name, but I know the one you're talking about.
Yeah.
About
I
Space
love that
Station
one.
14.
I went up there
So-
before.
Reason I
Yes, I can
ask
shop.
is, are you available Thursday of next week coming up?
I think I saw you put them in your jacket.
Oh, I thought. Oh, is this like an open thing? Are you like asking me like?
No.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Around what time, if you don't mind me asking?
9 Central Siberian time.
As big as your what?
It's reasonable time. Sure. Why? What's up?
So I would like to potentially, because again, we're actually still looking for proper pilots for the event. We are hosting a event with Bonic Circle on a lunar colony just off planet side, right? We had a few pilots. If I had more
Is this the
pilots,
cowboy thing?
Yes, it's the cowboy thing.
I do not have a cowboy outfit. I'm gonna warn you that now.
So that's not requirement. Again, recommended, not required. You can walk in that, and that's perfectly fine. That's not going to cause any issues.
So I'm guessing you'd need actual pilots to actually start flying people up there and everything, right?
Yeah. Well, like I stated, I would prefer to know the pilots that we're hiring for the organization, and I at least have a business understanding of you at this point. I would say, and I mean that in the nicest way. I don't.
Oh, hey! We can handle this like an actual like corporation would if you want. I can send you all my qualifications. Literally within about the next week, I'm going to be doing my re-up anyways, so that way I can go ahead and make sure that all my stuff's golden. I've also got my qualifications for in and out of atmosphere. I can give you my inspection for the ship and everything like that. Unless you have a specific one that I'll be using, which I'd like if I can go ahead and get my hands on it for at least a couple days, so I can make sure that I'm good around the controls and everything. Breaking atmosphere, everything gets a little bit shaky, so it's all about just trying to make sure that everything's golden.
As long as it's safe and can do mass transport, and like you said, you have the certifications for it, that's fine. Again, whatever's easier for you in that regard. We don't need specific ships for it, right? As long as it's safe for the patrons.
I could actually pretty up one of the Aegis ones. So we can just clean off the paint, put some fancy stuff on it, make sure I've got all the cheer. Yeah, I got it. Don't worry about it. Easy peasy.
Wonderful. And I guess this goes without saying too. You're more than welcome to come yourself afterwards as well. Like again, after the initial wave of people, more than likely that's going to be it at the beginning. Just come in, relax, enjoy the food and festivities and such.
I'll just be like one of the workers who like come in because we worked to actually get the event going, so they let us in. So I'll just be one of the ones who like sits in the corner of the room like, oh yeah, I'm here for the free food and drinks. Nice, thank you.
No. You'll be like everyone else. You'll be a guest. The only people after the initial shuttle runs that'll be like on staff or whatever. I believe I've hired Sunny and Neo to both be security for the event. I don't think it's going to be any issues with the entire.
What could go
I think
wrong?
they'll handle it just fine. Exactly. Nothing could possibly go wrong.
You hired Sunny and Neo.
Sure. If you need it, I can definitely make it happen. And since it's just going to be traveling back and forth like a lunar colony, that's not bad at all. Travel there won't be too bad at all. So I'll make sure to turn off all the fun, intense piloty stuff and just make it nice, orderly. There,
So
land.
if you have a guest on board or whatever, it's like, hey, show me what you can do. Fuck it, do it. Have fun with it. As long as they're consenting to it, like, we're not holding you to a certain standard. As long as they make it from point A to point B safely, cool.
If
Good
someone
enough for us.
asks, sure, but I'll do my best to keep it nice and orderly and clean. Don't worry.
Here's the secret. It's gonna be me. I'm gonna be the one that says, hey, make this thing spin really fast.
Do a barrel 6 times over.
Yeah, I posted.
Where's the
And for this one as well.
Spark event being
Oh yeah, I
held
have
at?
it in my list too.
On the moon.
The moon! Or lunar colony specifically.
You mean the actual moon? Like that one ball guy says like dramatically?
That one right there.
Yeah,
That one.
right there.
The moon right up
So you
there.
can probably see the colony, if you had really good
sorry.
eyesight. I don't, so I
Sorry,
can't,
Cops.
but you
I
potentially could.
drank a quart.
Not all of us have Optifine installed, Luigi. Give me a moment.
So the reasoning for us doing it on
Yeah, it is.
So
It was just what was with the model. If I decide to use that for something, I'll probably rework it a
instead
bit.
of the normal Bionic Circle
It was the
ballroom.
it's a Final Fantasy
The last time we did
asset.
it, when we conjured the mansion as the ballroom, we got dropped in by the spirit of Halloween, and I don't want that happening again.
You'll get the spirit of the moon.
Yeah.
Moon's haunted.
What did you always do? When it's
What
haunted.
Moon's haunted.
Got
Got blown up.
Camper fee?
Oh. I mean, if
What?
it does for the people who, who they're asking if werewolves are going to be affected by going to the moon. If you know it's on the moon, like that, at that point, that's on you.
That's like
We did invite
I'm
Wolfie.
just curious.
That's true.
Specifically.
Well, technically, we hired Wolfie.
Yeah.
Yeah, we hired Wolfie.
What Higgs?
Oh, Higgs is coming too.
Higgs is not a werewolf.
We are forcibly dragging him to it and making him stay the entire time.
He did turn into a werewolf.
That's true.
I think that was out of stress.
Oh.
So
Might have been.
It's like a stress response.
Oh, no, you're fine. You're good. So, the reason for it, though, right? So, the reason we're doing it on the moon,
Go
again,
figure. I see it now.
where we actually have the ballroom, I don't want
True,
to
I did
this.
do that.
It wasn't a
Icky.
fucking joint,
So,
asshole. That was
instead,
telescope.
we're doing it on the moon for two reasons. One being
You're
that
stupid.
when the ball, or I guess the hoedown, technically not a ball,
You don't even
but when
smoke
the hoedown is
normally.
done, we are going to donate the land and the colony that we have established and terraformed to a agriculture charity organization that's going to donate that land to a farming couple who'll be planting new crops, new livestock there, and whatever, and we'll be using the purpose to help create more food
Doc, you're
for
gonna be
organizations
higher
and people who
than
need it.
Kites, you know what I smoke. Throw it back.
Oh, huh. Apparently, if a werewolf was on the moon,
What did you already say?
transformation is caused by the moon as a body on the whole fully reflecting sunlight, so being physically on it could actually mean that their effects are minimized or nullified. Technically, a werewolf would be safer on the moon.
Are you okay, Indy? I'll pick you up.
No,
That's interesting.
please.
It kind
Let
of
me get up naturally, big guy.
You guys were talking the whole time, so I was just like,
How the
Just look
heck
this up.
you get so many connections?
He talks to people.
Experience, my friend.
lunar colonies aren't. Lunar colonies actually are very, very easy to talk. You can
Got me
actually
from
Google
myself
search
if
a
I almost said
couple of
something
them. It's
really
a
bad
pretty
that was going to
widely
counterproduce everything I have
welcomed,
just done in the past 10
yes,
minutes.
what do you call it?
You're gonna be
Now I'm curious.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop the conversation right.
Come here. One moment, I'm dragging you aside. Come here.
It's just like how you call people because you want to go visit.
So my brain was just like, well, in this case, I do talk to a lot of people. When I'm not choking the shit out of people, I'm having conversations with them, starting to touch me. So that might get me. That might get me a little bad small.
That was my first mission with Depressor. That was my first mission with Slade. That was such a good mission. My first Dragonspire mission.
All the time, but it's also not a complicated
Man.
thing.
Spicy salted pork.
It takes a little bit of money, but
Wow. I mean, at least
It makes Brutus look in two different directions.
of my life.
you're also young, right? I mean, it's not like every single kid's gonna all of a sudden be
I
traveling in
found it in the
space.
forest one time in Kalefall. It was running around the spot,
Hey,
and
enjoy life on the
it's spicier
ground.
than anything that
Enjoy it while
Brutus
you
has ever
got
had.
it. Eventually, it might end up all the way
It
in the
even made
sky.
Brutus eyes water.
I will point out, by the way, for you, you will
It
be
made
getting paid
it
for
made
the work,
Butch have to lay an
obviously.
egg.
The people, patrons writing on don't have to pay anything, but I will be making sure you're getting paid.
Well, Butch Blackstone laid an egg because his intestines were burning up.
I figured payment was just gonna be free admission.
No, you get paid in free admission.
He has new armor.
If you're putting in work, I'm going to give you something for your work, your contribution. That's the only fair way to handle it.
I mean, hey, dude, you're asking the bare minimum for me. You're asking me to fly up a bunch of people to a party. You know what I mean? Like, it's barely any work for me. But I mean, hey,
So I may have lied. I may have lied on that. You may also. This is gonna sound crazy. I may ask you if you're still available towards the end, if you'll fly them back too. I might like to include that.
No, they're stuck. They're stuck on the moon.
Yeah. Congratulations.
One-way
Welcome
flight.
to your new work life.
Yeah.
Here, sure. Like I said, I'll send you all my paperwork. So that way you've got all the fancy stuff to make you feel comfy.
I'll be coming there with my cowboy outfit.
my shit.
Whatever I'm gonna be wearing there.
Yeah, fair enough. I can tell. He walked up and said that he smoked
You're wearing
it.
two
I was
different
like,
cowboy
ah,
outfits.
yeah.
One because it's
Yeah, I'm doing well.
stupidity, and one because it's serious.
I've had this shit in here.
It's Lugic and Lulu.
No, Lulu should not be making an appearance at this one, I believe.
I'm gonna be going so we can continue.
No cow.
There's still time.
Well, just wait his outfit.
I'm watching you.
I know, Dylan.
Watch everything. Please don't do this to me. All right, okay. Look. I'll make you a deal. You don't, and I won't. You won't be Salisbury beforehand.
Salisbury.
I may have fucked up.
Yeah,
Salisbury.
yeah.
Salisbury. All right.
So, long and short of it,
It's satisfying.
we got sent a
isn't it?
weird. I think you know this already. We got sent a weird magical item in the mail. Or not mail, just a random box up from our front
Cow
door.
into a cow. Humanoid.
I actually don't know that one, but I do swear
Did you-
that I
did-
saw
did you
you
see me
with,
as a
like,
cow?
hooves
Yeah.
at one point.
Yeah.
I did.
Salisbury, and Lulu. All right, you know what?
Well, technically, it'd be for Mudrick for me.
Mudrick. I'm just gonna say this like it is. I think you guys are wonderful for each other, and I wish the best on all of your fun times. I will gladly help you guys out. Thank you very much for the offer. I'll make sure everything's forwarded to you. It's a little bit late, so I'm gonna go ahead and call it for tonight. But you guys have a wonderful night, and I'll message you. I'll be there to help you out.
You're the one.
Sure.
who offered it.
And
What did you do?
more to you guys.
My ass on the Acme Zaza.
It's not amusing. I'm sorry. I saw an opportunity. I don't know why you're trying to be. Oh, you went up there. Listen, you make the jokes now. You gotta say it at least one time during your service.
Did you see the picture? I'll send you it. Let me send you this wild picture.
I'm going to have to put that somewhere. And
I'm
it's
gonna
be-
post it.
it's gonna make a lot of
I'm
noise.
gonna post this picture in our information channel because I'll label all the people in it. It'll be in info. Blooder is waving. He's waving to me. He saw me do it.
Who are they, like his relatives?
They're his
What's that guy
generals.
coming out of his eyes?
I don't know. He does have wings coming out of his eyes. Huh. Yeah.
That sounds uncomfortable.
He's a Vedra, apparently, that was captured.
And
I just realized how compared to how tall he is compared to Vanilla.
Oh, he's really tall, yeah. Mm-hmm.
I mean, I think
I hadn't noticed that yet.
the other form where Sal could be taller as this.
I mean, I'm pretty tall. I am taller than a Varus.
Oh, guys, look! We got a crowd!
Hi! I wanted it.
Oh, fair enough.
Well, so I hope you realize I'm gonna work out before the event, so fucking tell the people get ready, because they're not gonna win.
We have a day.
Well, Mr. Ludwig?
Some golf girl and a guy with wings coming out of his face.
Yeah.
So, hold on. Just looking at that photo again, by the way. Just why the fuck did he get the toothpaste memo, but no one else did? That part I
Yeah.
don't understand.
What? The big guy. He brushed his teeth.
The big guy's got clean, pearly teeth. What,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
When I did.
It does kind of look like he doesn't have lips in his face.
Yeah, I never saw him not smiling, like with the big. Grr. I never saw him not like that. So.
I might cause him a problem. Hold on. I'll be right back. I'm gonna cause him a problem.
Oh boy.
Oh.
I believe he's trying to make like a fucked up family. Fucked up murder family.
Well, Ludwig's a jack of all trades.
Well, I don't know why I'm playing.
Oh,
close
there
to
he
him.
is.
Yeah.
We should walk from the side, right?
Mm-hmm. He went around to the back and.
Sal, tell me about the golf girl.
Spider stuff.
What does she do?
What, do you
He's a
like
spider.
golf
Okay.
girls? I thought you were in a relationship.
I mean,
Okay, so she
I
does
don't-
spider
okay,
stuff
I don't-
and
I don't-
bites. She bit me.
Oh, it's the one. Oh, I tried to use my mirror to look for them. Didn't work.
Yeah. She bit me. I'm
Nothing
pretty
really
sure it
stopped
was
her,
a
just
pretty
mirrors.
bad poison, but it doesn't really affect me. Well, I can ignore it in the
Well,
ways.
then, Ludwig,
Um,
I'm looking forward.
Big
this
guy
party
probably
something.
adapts to whatever he's hit by.
If I can find myself a room in that area.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
So we might get some more information about specifically what he does from some people who decided it was a good idea to stay and fight.
Why? Like all of them? All four of them? Like fight all four of these guys?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We're trying to.
They decided. They decided that
I know.
it was a great idea to stay whenever we had an exit that I took and left in.
Yeah. I'm sure
I
those
think you
two
did
are
smart
having a
things
blast
there.
Yeah.
having adventures with
That was always my plan to just leave if things got bad anyway, so it worked out whenever they told me to do it. I didn't even have to feel bad about it.
But to answer both your questions, I am neutral on golfs.
Mine was more rhetorical. You
blown
didn't
away
have to
by
answer that.
New Year's in the
No, you have to know. Very important.
That was a more of your own choice.
Don't ask questions we don't
One
know.
of those events to remember.
It is similar to the Tyrant,
You're telling
except
that to me. You have a girlfriend.
Exactly. You know my preference.
it's similar abilities, but not super close. It's more so the Tyrant just has insane like regen for the most part, and can get abilities from things, whereas well, so Tyrant, a perfected Tyrant, you still just have to break its core.
Can you just move to the right?
It's both of them. Essentially, both of them have the same weakness of you need to kill them before they regen or adapt. Basically, you need to kill them in one hit.
Fly,
Fine,
like
do it.
Miss
See what
Aurora.
happens. See if you have the strength for it.
Hang on.
What am I going to fire?
Imagine you have a bow and you're firing it. Let it fly. Look at that. Look at that.
I think so.
Okay.
It's a very important
Hey, Griselda.
image.
Hi, Nate. Hi, Ludwig. Hi, Ida. Hi, Sal.
Hi, me.
Howdy.
Why are they throwing confetti?
I'm making a mess.
The bear is down.
People have tried freezing it before, I'm pretty sure.
You should walk up to the broom and hand it to one of them, like, alright.
Start
One of them's
sweeping.
gonna clean it out.
It's gonna like get blown onto Patty's balcony.
So, Varys, at what point do we issue a public littering?
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah, that would be a problem. But
Is it paper?
bear
Is
is
the
down.
question.
Hopefully it's paper.
Fucking god. Not again.
Yes,
Hopefully it's not plastic. Well, plastic. Like paper at least will like degrade. It'll blow away into the fields and degrade and be fine for the most part, but
Fucked up what I just put in my mouth.
they're like throwing plastic scraps.
I'm gonna make confetti out of plastic bags, specifically.
What?
Mhm.
That's fine. I'll take the risk. It just means explosive damage.
Oh yeah, probably not.
It's paper.
blow your backside.
Oh my goodness.
Biodegradable. If you can kind of just leave it be, let
Yeah.
it be a mess, but next time it rains, it'll just go away.
That's a fair point.
It's just butter, but with
If not, enough wind and water
anything
that'll
that's in
naturally
front of
pick up will
you.
get it to a
Mhm.
drain somewhere.
Yeah.
It'll just
It'll get outside of the town or to a train. Be fine.
Medical butter.
Yeah, medical butter. It used to be a thing that was used all the time on me once upon a time. That's when it started.
Did you like?
I mean,
Yes,
there was this
did you
back
get the
then
names of those two?
a meme of
Or do I have to
putting
come up with
a
names for
slice
them?
of butter on top of a dog's head.
There's just not a lot of people who use like weapons like that anyway.
Me too. Remember getting cornered in the Lotus once by JC. And
There's not many people who use special
ran
bullets.
around the room covered in butter.
It's too hard to show in roleplay, basically. One of the few people I know of who has like a frost thing is Indigo's one character.
Oh, you mean that one you used to wear?
Can't anymore.
I mean, it is a fancy kimono.
I mean, not safe.
Yeah,
by any means.
Well, so cryo bullets wouldn't be any more effective than like Avarius casting like fucking ice shout or Lafur like freezing things. Like it reasonably is the same, but there just are not people who use that stuff really.
Now at least. Just in case. Just rip them off, put
Spare
new ones on. But
your sleeves. You just like you little one of those stitch works.
So
Yeah.
So back.
Well, yeah. So sci-fi can get crazy.
Started stealing my coat from me all the time. She used to walk around and like hold on to the lower arms of my coat. We start flapping around, going, "Look at me, I'm a bob."
I remember
Yeah.
one time when
Stuff.
Sal was
Yeah.
wearing one of those. Dylan turned her into a Ludric version of herself.
It's the worst. Cursed.
I do have a photo.
So
of that.
cursed.
It was very cursed. It just, it's phenomenal.
And was she like
Awful.
slightly taller than you?
I'm always.
Yeah,
I'm like. I'm pretty much always taller than him.
Except
I've
but
only
now,
used this spear once.
finally, the world has been done right.
I have.
Maybe just wait till I get taller. I'm still
Yeah.
having natural.
Anything that would be powerful enough to like hurt the tyrant in a meaningful way is, as far as I'm concerned, killing the tyrant needs to be like an effort. So
Not quite.
anything that a player could have just on their own on a mission, if it would be unreasonable for any individual thing to kill.
Which always seems peculiar.
Oh, I feel like I did. I can hear this on my mother's side.
Hey, is anyone on the freelancer line? Out of curiosity.
I'm not on any comms right now.
I don't.
I'm not a freelancer.
Click on something.
There's two.
Well, one of them is me, but the other one I don't know who the other person is.
You could always just shout.
Well, it's a good thing nothing bad.
Yeah.
Always just ask.
Yeah, the Tyrant is a good
I was
villain.
asking, is there anyone on the line, but no one responded.
Oh. Oh, I see. You ridiculous
I would like to.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
that's why I looked to the side and away from you lot, so that way you wouldn't think I was talking directly.
There is a reasonable chance Sal could kill it in the future,
I got away with it, but not really.
but we'll see how it happens.
How are the talkers, by the way?
Fucking good. So what kind of restaurant was it?
Yeah, where did you get them from?
Oh, Taco Bell. Yes, call it.
Taco restaurant.
It was the closest around, and there was
Where would you get
Taco
a restaurant?
delivered.
Listen, that's
No,
like
Yeah.
going to Burger King for like,
They are
like a
shitty.
quality burger.
They are shitty tacos, but they're tacos. They were good tacos. Hey, I had craving menus like around $1 to $3. Pretty good price. Yeah, no, I just wanted the meal. Got a Crunch Wrap Supreme. Pretty good.
You know
Oh,
what?
does it good?
I'm gonna say words, and you're not gonna be very happy about them. Hey Sal, we're gonna have pot
What?
roast tomorrow.
Okay.
You gonna have what? Pot roast?
Pot roast.
Okay.
One of those big.
So,
where
unrelated
you
to
cut them
this,
into
just
feathers.
because you brought up Taco Bell Crunch Wraps, they have Taco Bell Cheez-It Crunch Wraps.
Oh yeah, I saw one of those ads a while back.
So you know
They've replaced the
They replaced
taco
the hard
shell like
with,
stuff with big Cheez-Its. They're like 2-inch wide Cheez-Its.
What's up, Captain?
That's so okay.
You were talking the same exact thing that they were talking about.
I've
bad.
definitely eaten
That's
it.
real bad.
I'm approaching.
How is it? I'm scared of it.
Ah!
It was okay.
I haven't tried it.
What's up?
I feel like it'd be cheesier, and then like that excites me, but like I also feel like it would be disappointing.
So yeah, it was not as crunchy as a Crunch Wrap usually is. So that was the thing. Yeah.
That makes no sense. It should. It's just one
Yeah.
crunchy cracker.
Oh.
I mean, that one.
I could see the Tyrant dying when we beat the vampire. When we beat the Doctor, it would make sense for the Tyrant to die at some point after that.
No, you.
Whenever we take out the side faction of the vampires.
Trust me, she knows right now. Oh, she really does.
I'm well aware that she knows. She should be resting, lying in bed in preparation.
Yeah, Tyrant shows up. Tyrant only shows up for reasons usually. When it commonly shows up.
Before you do anything.
Every once in a while it's just around, but often it's because a person's there.
Two things. One, you're be resting and serving everything, and you don't know how that event's going to go down when it dies. It could be any day now. Two, there is a very tiny, itty-bitty chance that you may have given me some version of like a polymorph.
Yeah. Like, Sal has a reason to want to kill it specifically, because it is actually actively targeting her.
Unless that was the one. Did you tell me to a badger in the week?
You turn into a badger?
I'm going home. I'm going home.
It activates
It tells you.
This is not a thing.
You don't know that. You're not a doctor.
Oh, it only works when
Wow,
it's going.
your persuasion worked.
The second you actually find out more, you just shout out loud. I know where it is.
It worked. I did. I'm free. I'm protecting
Very
myself.
possible that it will only work when they're
But you
going
also
away.
use those two magic words
I swear, if
called,
you
what's it
give me
called
the delayed
again?
one, I'm gonna be upset.
When it's future tense, though, is going to happen.
It is future tense.
It is happening.
Is that possible for a delayed polymorph?
Yeah, I mean, you can cast a spell long distance, and if you have like something of the person's, you can use it as a focus to like do things over a longer distance.
Do with something from there.
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna go end stream
We'll
soon.
see.
I'm trying to find.
That butter.
I already got hit with the butter, so that's already happened. That part's done.
I was just seeing if someone was around. I don't think they are.
Yeah, I mean, seems pretty quiet tonight.
These around.
That should be a good thing.
I don't remember their name.
You're not from that world, are you?
It doesn't matter.
I was gonna say, if I saw those in Play Magic,
Uh-huh.
like, oh, you could probably talk to this person and find out. Yeah.
Eh.
You know what? I'm gonna get some ice cream real quick.
Go get some ice cream real quick.
You can ask them about it, and if they say yes or no,
Besides, again, don't let them find out. So, don't worry about it, alright? You are really stressing over nothing.
Oh fuck.
It just caught me. It
What?
caught me left field. I don't
Feel
know
I
where
missed out on my money making opportunity.
Oh.
What opportunity?
You know, I've been. My you probably don't know, I've not said to many people. But anyway, I've been messing around with energy transfer and, well, turning things into other things, energy wise. Like, I made a converter for it for Kazi, which never worked out. But still, the point being, wave business. It seems that holy stuff can give you a small degree of resistance to some of the effects the wave things do.
Man,
So
let me
I was
hop
gonna
right
do-
on that.
I know you can't. But my point being, I could potentially give people
gonna have my
short
drinks at
terms.
the charity ball, right? Yeah. You actually
Oh,
like, need
thanks for
my
the follow.
drinks, like, because I can like send
Oh,
people
hey.
away and things of that nature.
Maybe. I think we might be good. Like, I think we have a supply of yours already. But if not, we'll double check and we'll see.
Okay.
But yeah,
I have
no,
actual, you've seen the bottles. You've been
I have.
interacting with the bottles.
I have. Well, oh, it's been ages. It's the green ones, right? The green bottles.
It's still the green one. It hasn't changed.
Classic.
Oh,
Yeah.
what's up,
If you want,
Sapphire?
Hi, chair.
if you want to, yeah.
Well, you gotta tell me if you need them, for the ball.
So I don't physically have them. So yes, and I will see about getting them like put like on public display so people can see them.
Of course I'll deliver. Of course I'll deliver the drinks. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
You need to take a look at the bottle. Put it on the table. It's all nicely.
Oh, I'm tired. I should probably leave soon.
I don't see why it would be an issue, but again, I also
because I got
everyone's on the same page. So yeah, that's fine.
I got stuff tomorrow.
Yeah.
That I need to do. I need to get up kind of early for.
Also, Mr. Jack is also wanting to sell his own brew at the ball as well.
I got an old man I gotta go kill. Excuse me.
Gourmet beverages?
Well, yeah. Those are the alcohol ones that he was trying to offer. Moonshine and whiskeys. I believe his is a whiskey, yeah.
Please, will there be any non-alcoholic stuff like apple juice?
Yeah, no, it's all moonshine. No, yeah, no. I know he's making his own like summer ale.
I think I'm gonna go home. I'm tired.
Oh, night, Sal.
Yeah.
So why did you pick moonshine? Because moonshine is like
I will at least walk you
people
back.
only
Okay.
make because they cannot get anything else.
We're back.
I'm going to bed. You guys.
Good night.
Bye, Indigo.
I think we were just talking about airstrike or glide.
Yeah, because so far we have an off tank, an archer / like range person, and then me as the rogue, which I can help out with some people.
Oh, they're planning.
What are they planning?
Well, I'm assuming something because they're talking about archers and
Yeah.
range and things like that. So, didn't Nolu get on Clay's team for related activities? I think.
Maybe. I don't think I've heard anything.
I don't know. Regardless, I'll be home somewhere soon.
Okay.
Okay.
You don't understand, dude.
That's true.
There's a lot of people here.
I don't know who you're talking to, but I can't see them.
Okay.
Hold on, sorry. Someone tall that's up there. I gotta pull up.
Let me see. Who's going still? I assume Kirby.
Gameplay, so I can hear what he sounds like in crisp HD.
I'm real tired right now. Is there anyone else? Oh, is Koro going? Oh, let me get someone. Yeah, let me get someone else then. If there's actually some other people still going, we'll give Swimmer a raid. I never get to raid Swimmer. Swimmy, swim. Swimmy swims. There we go. Yeah, we'll throw your guys over here. Thanks for hanging out. I will be back for Dragonspire. I will be back for Dragonspire tomorrow. I think that's the most recent new thing, recent upcoming thing. Let me look. Look at my stream schedule. Oh, yeah, Dragonspire tomorrow, JWA mission Sunday. Thanks for hanging out. Have fun over with Swimmer. Goodbye.